All right, if she doesn't mind to play a little longer, we're gonna head on over to Nashville. Have a big QuaranPalooza welcome for Amber Eichmann.
Thank you so much, John, and thank you for hosting this wonderful event. I'm so honored to be part of it. Thank you for having me and inviting me. Um, Hi, everyone. I'm Amber Eichmann. I live in Nashville, Tennessee, as of 6 months ago. And I am originally from Toronto. I grew up in Sarasota, Florida, and lived in Bozeman, Montana for 6 years, and moved to Nashville last summer. So yeah, it's been a bit of a wild ride here for me recently. Um, I thought maybe I'd start with a song that I wrote just before I moved here. And yeah, this is just what I was thinking about um, in my decision to make the move to Nashville. I'm off again to the wilderness, to the great unknown. I don't know if I'm going to the promised land, but I got boxes of hope. I don't know if it gets better, if it's worth giving all this up. But I just know I have to go, 'cause good enough is just not good enough. It's comfortable and easy. I've got all I need, and I keep staring out the doors and stained glass windows at the ghost of my dreams. I don't know if it gets better, if it's worth giving all this up. But I just know I have to go, 'cause good enough is just not good enough. Wandering the path of my ancestors, going forth without a guarantee. Look at all that came out from the desert. There must be something out there for me. I don't know if it gets better, if it's worth giving all this up. But I just know I have to go, 'cause good enough is just not good enough. Gotta believe that it gets better, that it's worth giving all this up. I just know I have to go, 'cause good enough is just not good enough. Good enough is just not good enough. Thank you. There
Nice.
is a little dog in the background. Yeah, Jen, come on down.
Oh
It's a
my.
fun place.
You'll regret saying that. Just kidding.
What's that?
I may take you up on it.
Yeah, let me know. I'll show you around. I'll show you the maybe the less touristy parts of Nashville that I've been exploring. There's a really great like indie singer songwriter scene here. I'm still so new. Like it's still, I still don't know it very well, but yeah. So I mentioned that I had moved here from Bozeman, Montana, and I um, I actually went out west initially to work in Yellowstone National Park. I was a tour guide there, and I also, well, first I washed dishes for my first summer, and then I was a tour guide, and I ended up in Bozeman after that to record my first album, and I just fell in love with the mountains, and I miss them. And it's there's just really something special out there. So maybe some of you are Westerners too. Is anyone from out west? Where are y'all right
I'm
now?
in Hayward, California, which is 20 minutes outside of Oakland.
Yep. I'm curious where other people are right now if you want to put it in the chat. If not, no worries.
I can tell you Ohio, New York City, Rochester, New York, and I think mostly everybody else is in the Bay Area, except for Carrie. She's in Connecticut.
Lovely. Yeah. So this song that I'm gonna play now is one that I recently released. It's part of a 5-song EP that's going to be coming out in March. And the first 4 songs have already been released as singles, so they're available to listen to now on all the platforms. And this one's called Rocky Mountains. I wrote it maybe a year and a half ago while I was on a songwriting retreat in Idaho. And it just, it was inspired by my journey with body acceptance. And I just on this songwriting retreat woke up one morning and just had this, I just felt really, really connected to the scenery there. And so if you are also somebody who might be on the body acceptance journey, I hope that you find some healing in this song. How could I try to erase the curves and the lines my grandmothers gave me? I'm trying to fully embrace the way my hips resemble the landscape. Rocky mountains curving up and down with wisdom so profound. We don't question their validity, created perfectly. Perhaps it's the same for me. Bursting with fullness of life, dotted with trees, wild and uneven. Shadows show up on their sides, stretched across to mark the divides. Rocky mountains curving up and down with wisdom so profound. We don't question their validity, created perfectly. Perhaps it's the same for me. Wisdom so profound, we don't question their validity, created perfectly. Perhaps it's the same for me. have heard my dog Daisy on percussion. That's when she shakes, she's got her collar. It kind of sounds like almost like a tambourine. So that was on purpose. She's trained so well to back me up. So this is another song from my upcoming EP. Hey girl. This is called The Magic and the Mess. Say you'll stay when I'm laughing. Say you'll stay when I'm cracking. Sometimes it sounds the same. Please don't be afraid. Hold me when I'm broken. I've never been more open for you to see it all. All that makes me whole. Say you'll paddle the ocean, even in rapid motion. The waves always come back down. Say you'll stick around. Hold me when I'm broken. I've never been more open for you to see it all. All that makes me whole. The pieces that complete me are light and some are heavy. The magic and the mess. All that makes me whole. Can you love all of me, but you don't wanna see? 'Cause we don't know how good the light is if it never goes out. Hold me when I'm broken. I've never been more open for you to see it all. All that makes me hold me when I'm broken. I've never been more open for you to see it all. All that makes me whole. The pieces that complete me are light and some are heavy. The magic and the mess, and you can see it all. All that makes me whole.
Woo!
Thank you. Thank you for your patience. This is a song that's kind of a similar, was inspired by a similar feeling to the last one I sang. I think one of my greatest fears that maybe you can relate to as well is that I'm afraid I'm not going to be accepted for who I am, especially as somebody who struggles with depression and anxiety, which is something I'm trying to talk about more openly because I know so many people struggle with it. And so one of my biggest fears is that I'll be rejected or that I won't be loved for the parts of myself that are a little less than ideal, I guess. But I think that all, like I was saying in the last song, all of those things make up the whole parts of ourselves, and we don't have to be happy all the time. That's not the full experience of a life. So this song is called Enough. Sometimes I'm difficult, sometimes I'm selfish. Am I still worthy of love? Sometimes I'm volatile, sometimes I'm ugly. Am I still worthy of love? I am human, maybe a little too much. I'm not perfect. Am I enough? Sometimes I'm too sensitive, I can be intense. Do I deserve happiness? I've hurt people I love, including myself. Do I deserve happiness? I am human, maybe a little too much. I'm not perfect. Am I enough? I'm not always happy, I often fall apart, but I am still worthy of love. I'm allowed to get angry and not apologize, and I am still worthy of love. I am human, maybe a little too much. I'm not perfect. Am I enough? I am enough. John, just checking in. You want me to play till the time I was initially scheduled to play until?
Actually, I talked to the performer, another performer. He's going to start like 10 minutes earlier, so you could play another 10 minutes or so.
Sure. Sounds good. Thank you. So I'd like to play a new song, pretty new song that is unreleased. So this is kind of a sneak preview. I wrote it a few months ago, and I started out by singing this song about, all the excitement about taking the leap into the unknown, right? And then this is a kind of the flip side of taking the leap into the unknown and moving to a new city with no job and one friend and no place to live, and just into a very intense place in a lot of ways to move as a musician, and kind of scary in a lot of ways. So this is the flip side. Do you still go to your parents' house for dinner on Sunday nights? Is it the same without me? A big hug, hello, warm candle glow, and a purple mountain skyline out the window. You must have heard that I left town. I wasn't ready to settle down. Followed a calling to city lights, longing to fill up my plate with a song. Does your mom still make those cookies? Are there any left over? With a little more room at the table, your dad wins the game, the little dogs play, and your sister rests her head on your mom. I'm running all around this place, looking for a familiar face, grinding and spinning to keep the dream living, and sitting alone at the table. I like it here, and I'll be fine. I'll find where I belong. My cup will be full in time. But lately I'm wishing we were still in the kitchen at your parents' on a Sunday night. Thank you.
Nice.
So I am a person who, I really like sad music, and I know that's not everyone's thing. It's not like I don't like happy music, but I tend to have I think that music and art is maybe not more interesting, but extra interesting to me when there's a little bit of conflict. So I'm going to sing sort of a love song, but there's a little bit of conflict. It's called The Firefighter. There's no need to worry, no need to be afraid, 'cause fire doesn't always burn. Sometimes it sustains tattered clothes with holes that show scars from battles waged. Is that the smoke that fills your eyes from old and darkened days? Time has carried on with you. It's taking you away. Don't let the sparks fade into ash, blackened earth and clay. Breathe your flame into me.
tingling lips await your voice, words forever caged. They resonate in silent space, longing to be saved. Weathered eyes and tired smile, clearing through the haze. I'll carry you through broken glass, anything it takes. This is what you know to do, quell destructive flames. Don't fight the fire that gives you warmth. This one can't be tamed. Breathe your flame into me. There's still more to the story. There's no need to worry, no need to be afraid, 'cause fire doesn't always burn. Sometimes it sustains.
Oh,
Beautiful.
fantastic.
Thank you so much. How are we
Want to do
doing?
one more? Want to do one more?
Sure, I'll do one more. Thank you so much again for having me. What a joy. And thank you all so much for listening. I am on Spotify and iTunes and all the places, Instagram, Facebook, and all that. I've got a couple of albums out already and some new singles and then a new EP on the way. Thank you so much, Jill, and everybody in the comments. Just, yeah, I'm very touched. Thank you. So, yeah, keep an eye out for my new EP coming out in March. And if you want to get notified when it comes out, you can follow me on Instagram or Facebook or TikTok, or you can sign up for my email list on my website, amberikeman.com. So, this song is from my first album. It's called Angel's Landing, inspired by the hike called Angel's Landing in Zion National Park. And it was a super scary and difficult hike for me, especially having grown up in Florida. Thank you, Larry. And it just, the song is about more than just the hike, though. So if there's anything in your life right now that's feeling scary or like that you really want, but it feels like maybe a bit too hard or scary, I hope this might inspire you to take a chance. I've been searching for redemption from the comfort of the dark. It comes for a fleeting moment, leaving nothing but a spark.
I sought out an angel's landing, a sanctuary for a refugee. I searched far and wide through Zion, looking for some place to set me free. But these rocks will hold me, these trees will break my fall. I can make it all the way, even if I have to crawl. These rocks were made from sand, over miles and many years, and maybe they will crumble. That I cannot fear. I cannot live in fear.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. It was great.